If single solution case SSA sounds a little ominous, it's meant to. There are coming situations where it's not single. But in the meantime, this is exactly like the ones we've been doing, so we're going to just go ahead and do it. You can study that. It's the same kind of idea as we've done. The law of sines, which I think is a little easier than the law of cosines. So let's see. We're going to say that the sine, well, I think I'll do it the other way. And I also want to say 80 and 15, let's see, okay, so let's do this, 15 seconds, or 15 minutes, sorry, no seconds on here, and 25 degrees and 30 minutes. That's going to add up to 105 degrees and 45 minutes. Okay, well, 45 is out of 60, so what's left? If I say 180, I suppose I could say 179 degrees and 60 minutes, which is a full degree, and I subtracted 105, 45 minutes, I would be left with 15 minutes and also for 74. So 74 degrees and 15. So that's angle C right there. That's angle C. And so that's useful to me. So anyway, I know B. I know the side across from angle B. So I'm going to say 2.8 over the sine of B, which is 25 degrees, 30 minutes, is equal to A over the sine of 80 degrees and 15 minutes, which is equal to C over, now I know C is sine of 74 degrees and 15 minutes. Okay, so now I can grab my calculator and get started. What am I going to do here? I'm going to say 2.8. It's a strange way to write 2.8, but I did there. Sine of 80 degrees, 15 minutes is equal to A times the sine of 25 degrees and 30 minutes. Just takes a little longer to write. When I put this in my calculator, you know what I'm going to do? Since I have a base 10 calculator, there might be something more honest to do here, but you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to say sine of 80.25, because 15 minutes is a fourth of a degree, and I'm going to say A times sine of 25 and a half degrees. Okay, I'm not going to mess with the minutes because now I'm using my calculator and I don't have time for that. Okay, so I have 2.8 times the sine of 80.25, which is about 1. It's really close. And then I'm going to divide by the sine of 25.5. And when I do that, I get A is equal to 6.4. I'm going to round to 1. 6.41. Okay. Then I'm going to say, I'll go ahead and use that. I'll say 6.41, that's A, times the sine of 74.25 is equal to C times the sine of 80.25. Okay, so here we go. I have my 6.41, what it really is in my calculator, and I'm going to take 74.25, the sine of that, and multiply it by 6.41. I make it about 6.17. Then I'm going to divide both sides by the sine of 80.25. And I'm going to get C is equal to, let's see, the sine of 80.25. I divide and I get something, yeah, okay, 6.26 we'll say. Well, that's pretty tight. Okay, so let's take a look and see if this makes sense. What's the biggest angle? The biggest angle is A, and it gets the biggest side, is that true? Yeah, okay. For some reason, I saw it for a moment there and then I lost it. Where's A? Oh, A's down here. Okay, so let me box that so I can find it. That goes with 80 and 15 minutes. Okay, fine. And C, that goes with 74 and 15 minutes. I don't need the point down there. And then, where am I here? 80, which goes with, I already said that. Okay, so B, where's B? Oh, B is the one they already gave me. Okay, so that's my problem. So, that's the smallest angle, and it's the smallest side. That makes sense. And then A beats out C by just a little bit because it's a bigger angle, so at least that part makes sense. And B is quite a bit smaller than A and C as far as the angles go. So the side is quite a bit less. So I just like to make sure that it washes out, just in case it doesn't. Because if something doesn't work out like that, then I know, especially when we get more than one possibility, we really want to know if it makes sense.